Alrighty, welcome back to the Anything Really podcast with Bryce and Cody. And we are at, where are we at?
We're at the Crescent coffee shop in our hometown, Crescent City.
What the Wi-Fi is.
Password. Oh, we'll let you. Oh, look. Oh, you want to redo it? No, that was good. Happy Brew. Yeah. Happy Brew. Now everybody knows when they come to the Crescent, just type in Happy Brew, connect to the Wi-Fi, do some work, watch the pod. You could sit here tomorrow if you guys come here and watch the pod. Just sitting here, it's kind of nice. So it's just me and Bryce today. We had Isaiah, and he doesn't want to do it today. He's preoccupied, and Alex has got family events going on with our Clipper, Aviana Poulam. Can we say her last name?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell it. No how.
Oh, wow. Those are some, like, deep questions,
Juicy?
bro. Yeah,
Oh,
kind of. The first one is
yeah.
already. I want to start out by thanking everybody who watches. You know, it makes me happy. Makes this guy happy.
Yeah, low key. A lot of I don't want to say a lot, but more motion than I thought. Because and I told you and Isaiah this, when we were at 14 views on the first episode, I was like, oh, 14's kind of more than I thought so quickly, because it was like the next morning I looked at it, was 14 views. So that's kind of cool. So I was like, okay, so there's another 12 hours of daylight of activity. Someone's gonna, if we got to 100, that'd be cool. And then I think the first one is at like 300. The second one's at 200.
Yeah,
and then
I think it's getting to 200.
And then AV posted the
our first short.
Yeah, the kind of funny little short, and that's at like 500.
Yeah,
and
I think it's like 501.
Did we talk about this last time where I said I used to? No, I don't want to say like make fun of, but I used to not understand how people got excited about small numbers like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it now.
He understands it now.
Yeah, because it's a small achievement.
Yeah,
just to be like, oh, 500 people. I don't even know 500 people.
Right. That part.
Yeah, not on a personal level.
Yeah, on a personal level, yeah.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Like, oh, shit, people I don't know have seen me talk about stuff.
Bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well, 500 on the shorts, or on these short. Yeah, we got to get some clippers, bro.
Yes. We need that.
Clippers.
Reach out.
Yeah, y'all want to be clipper for free? Reach out.
Yeah. Possible pay in the future.
Dude, I'll be honest. I like this setup, actually.
Not bad. I feel pretty cushy. I think it's the couch. It's way better than seats.
Yeah, it is. It is. And then when we have other people, there's a whole other couch there. I think, see the arm, a whole other couch. Put the thing over there, and you can see everybody. Or second camera right there.
Mm-hmm.
Second camera.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's been active in asking me when the next episode is and what we're going to talk about, and even giving some constructive criticism. I personally haven't experienced any kind of hate or saltiness or nothing. It seems like everybody's just happy to see us do what makes us happy, and that makes us happy.
Yeah, no one said anything bad. I was actually surprised. You told me someone said that my voice sounded better than I thought it would.
Yeah, like his name is Jake. It's a guy I work with. He loves you, bro.
Oh, really? That's not who I was talking about. I didn't know that until right now.
No, he's a tall guy. He's a guy I work with, big beard, and he said that there's something about him, right? He said he has a good voice for this. Like, he's just funny. And I'm like, yeah, man.
Shit.
Who do you think I surround myself with?
I was talking about Tina. You said Tina.
My sister as well said the same thing. So you have some fans, bro.
Oh my God, bro. Follow me on Instagram.
We like a boat rental.
We'll like a boat rental. Come rent a boat.
Cody L. Elam, or what is it?
On Instagram?
Yeah.
What is it? I think, dude, I can't get comfortable no more.
I don't remember.
I think it is Cody L. Elam.
But yeah, rate the fit in the comments.
Oh, rate the fit.
Rate the fit.
The Doc Martens, cut off sleeves. Oh my
haircut
god.
for you guys.
Tell me how I go to search my own. No, it's just it is Cody L. Elam. Yeah.
Yeah, check them out.
Yeah. Bio says dab, drugs are bad. Dude, honestly, if anybody can tell me where that came from,
I
you
can.
used to know.
I
You
can.
still know.
I still know.
Yeah, okay. Y'all can tell me where that came from?
Get a free shout out.
Free shout out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna offer money.
Because that's if you know, you know. DAB.
Yeah, DAB.
Drugs are bad. Where is
yeah.
that from? It's from. I'll give a hint.
Yeah, I know.
It's from a music video
Yeah.
by a specific artist who is
Yeah.
a emo rapper.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and that narrows it down. But people
Yeah.
might think Juice WRLD. People might think Lil Uzi. You never know.
yeah. You never know.
Rip. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro, what a loss, bro. But yeah, man. Really appreciative of everybody.
Yeah, the
reaching
motion's
out.
real.
The likes,
Hop on the wave with us.
the shares. Someone told me through social media. Someone told me that they were genuinely excited to listen / I should say listen because you shouldn't be watching something when you're on the road driving.
Yeah. Don't
But
we need to figure out the Spotify and the distribution.
yeah,
Which I think we did figure it out, but we jumped the gun.
yeah,
We talked about it, and then what happened was when we bought everything and we said let's test it, we said, oh, we're gonna post,
yeah.
and we just never.
Jumped the gun for real.
Yeah, which is fine.
And I did have one person, a former coworker here, ask me. He did ask me like, "Can I listen to it on Spotify?" And I was just like, "Dang."
I think it would
man."
help.
Yeah. So in the future, very soon, hopefully, if everything goes
How
right.
does that work? Do you pay a service, or you can't directly upload? Can you
No.
directly upload to Spotify?
No.
Yeah.
You have to pay like a publisher,
Okay. I know what you're talking
something
about.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they always talk about like on a podcast on Spotify, there's a tag for whoever
Yeah.
put it up there. So like Audio Dog.
Something like that. I don't know. the exact
There's a
program.
podcast I listen to, Crime Junkies, that says this is an Audio Dog production. I think that's the same thing. They're like the producer / I don't know nothing about it.
You're no more than me.
It's a crazy world.
Yeah. But thank you, everybody. Oh, I was saying, yeah, someone messaged me saying that they couldn't wait to, yeah, I said, listen and watch on their, the word they use is commute.
On the way to work, yeah.
Yeah, which shook me because I feel like people don't use that word anymore.
Commute?
Commute, yeah.
I
Such a bougie word.
Damn, did that go out? Or did the screen go? No, the screen never used to go off, huh?
No.
Technical difficulties.
pause?
Hold on. All right. We are back. There's technical difficulties in the. Well, I don't think it's coffee shop's fault. The camera stopped recording or went off. But talked about the motion and how much motion we were getting. The guy wanted to listen to it on his commute,
Yep.
which is
And it was a chick that said that guy, he didn't mention the commute, he mentioned just in general. And then it was some lady we know that was like definitely down to watch it as she's on her way to work.
Yeah, we got to figure the Spotify stuff out. Apple Music, or no, it'd just be Apple Podcasts, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they have a whole separate app. And then, Spotify. I use Spotify more for podcasts, actually. I stopped with video podcasts a while ago because I primarily listen to them when I'm driving. They keep me awake more than videos do.
I watch a lot of YouTube ones. Like primarily, like 99% of the time.
Well, if I'm in front of a screen other than work, like if I'm at home in front of a screen, I'm usually watching a show with Cassidy, or if I'm playing something. I'm never watching something at home. Again?
What does that say?
I don't know. Fuck.
I'll write it down. 1450.
Technical difficulties is crazy. We had to switch cameras to the phone. I'm not even gonna lie. Camera battery is exhausted, so it's being a little dramatic. So, assuming all of the audio's okay, or the video, I mean, is okay, we talked about some automotion. Oh shoot! Talked about all the motion. People love us. Is what we were talking about essentially.
Yeah, from what we've from the opinions I've gotten from like everybody watching, it's nice to see all the positive affirmations. Is that the
Yeah.
right way to say that? Affirmation? Positive
Yeah.
affirmation. It's
I
like you
thought-
look good today. Right?
Right, but I thought an affirmation was towards yourself only. No. Or
No.
you can give yourself positive affirmations, but they come from other people too.
Probably should have Googled that.
Yeah, too late. We don't fact check. So we did have we actually did a little bit of pre-planning, had a lot of talk about, but some things got messed up, technical difficulties. So I'm thrown off. I'm scared.
Same.
No, we'll just say what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
and in no particular order. I think Bryce has got some
Mhm.
deep questions for us to go over.
I know what I wanted to talk about first.
I
I wanted to talk about how we met. Us.
We're gonna talk about how we met.
Who are you?
We'll roll back,
Who am I?
and then
What am I? What is life?
What is Bunny? And
Good.
then we're gonna talk about. I took a little work trip that was pretty cool.
Mhm.
I do want to talk about that in our given time. What's 60 minus 17?
Oh, on the spot.
60
It's
minus 10 is
crazy.
50, 43? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when that gets to about 43, we really should probably check.
Make sure we're still rolling.
Yeah, because we're limited to iPhone storage, it's tough. It's a tough
Yeah.
world out here.
Everything's against us today.
So how we met, I don't know how we met. I just know that we met young in elementary school.
You were gonna do your POV, and then I'll explain my side.
Yeah, so I don't know particularly like the specific moment we met. I just know that I think also though before we became friends, we knew of each other in elementary school. We shared classes, and you were
Mhm.
more friends with other people. And then I assume at some point we kind of just had gravitated towards each other because of sharing gifted classes.
The string theory.
The string theory. Yeah. Oh my God. And then, well, I know earlier we'd mentioned not only how we met, but how after we became close friends, I actually left the school. I went to another school, like 5th grade, and we had reconnected via Facebook and PlayStation 3 because I think maybe that was the first time I had played COD, and I assumed that I knew that you played, and I was just like, no. I just know that we used to message, and I also remember that at some point you were like, on Facebook, you told me, you're like, it's funny. I either talked different while texting or talked different on the game, and you were like, you talk different as far, not sound, but like what I would say. And maybe it had been a little more vulgar on the game. Came with the, with the territory. But I think maybe when I was in person or something, we just didn't talk the same. Scared to cuss around the ladies. No,
Boys,
what?
Ladyboys.
Oh, Ladyboys, call back.
Call back. Take a shot every time Ladyboys was said last episode. By this guy.
It was a lot.
Oh my gosh, dude. Rewatching that? Ladyboy,
Yeah.
Ladyboy. Guess what? My Instagram feed? Ladyboys.
Yeah.
Nothing but.
They're listening.
I love how people can see that. Apparently, I'm looking at Ladyboy.
Yeah, they're listening.
I know. Anyway, sorry.
How do you think we met? Or how do we meet?
Wow. Same thing.
I'm gonna cry.
I know. Dude, this is a very sentimental episode. This is an episode where at least most of it we're gonna try to explain like who we are.
Yeah, relationships might be made, relationships might be ruined, if you know what I'm saying.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think we ever had a similar class at all. Who'd you have? When did you leave 5th grade?
We had similar classes 100%.
I don't remember.
Gifted with were you not in?
I was, but I don't remember you in that.
Yeah.
Unless we were there, but we literally did not even. I didn't.
What's her name? Short blonde hair lady.
Arnold?
Yes.
What?
Yes, we shared Miss Arnold at some point.
I don't remember that. I guess I didn't know you existed.
Grade.
Though,
yeah,
you know?
5th grade. And there was a classroom that I don't remember who it was, but we had to sit in fours like you do in elementary school. This is
Right.
not going to explain anything. And it was me, you,
Uh,
and somebody else.
I don't remember. No, that's a Cap story.
What taller, black, skinny lady, teacher,
Gilliard.
Miss Gilliard. We had Miss
Yeah.
Gilliard together.
No, I never had Miss Gilliard.
Okay,
I
then it was a
never had
different teacher.
No, okay, this is Cap. This is all Cap. I remember. I don't remember us having similar classes, but we've known of each other's existence. Never really connected. And then I remember him leaving, but it was one of those cases where like I never really fuck with him like that. So it's like he left, but it's like who cared?
Mm,
Real spiel.
yeah.
And then I remember what it was. It was on Facebook. Yeah, it was on Facebook
Yeah,
Messenger.
that's true.
You messaged me, or did I message you? We'd have to look on that. That's because that's like
That probably
10
still
years
exists.
ago. Yeah, it probably still
10
exists.
years
We'd have to
ago?
look back.
Yeah, we were probably 10 years ago. We were 15. So even longer than that.
Yeah.
I was probably
Wow.
12 because I lived in Seville. I was probably 12, 13. So yeah, I mean 11 to 12 years ago.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
'Cause
But
I
I
was
don't remember
living
who
in the greenhouse.
messaged each other. It's not important. Someone messaged one of us.
Facebook
you know,
did its job when we reconnected.
Yeah, we reconnected, and
Ah.
I don't remember how the conversation came up. If it just started about talking about video games, but I don't remember what game we started playing first. I don't know if it was Call of Duty or Terraria.
It's Call of Duty because I know where I started playing Terraria,
Yeah,
and I maybe hadn't made it back to Crescent City yet, but I was living in a different house than when we first reconnected. I was living in the greenhouse in Seville. When I started playing Terraria, I had moved back to Crescent City, but hadn't moved back to schools.
and that's real because without you mentioning Terraria, I probably would have never got into it or bought it because that wasn't my type of.
Yeah, totally
Game.
different game.
I
Yeah,
didn't play games like
Terraria.
that.
I think nowadays Terraria is a little underappreciated.
Top
and-
5.
Yeah,
I would say top 5 for sure
yeah.
because of everything.
Oh man, it's a good game.
Solid.
And then we at that house that I lived in, which we have a friend that now lives in that house.
sure.
Yeah. We have a friend that lives in a house that I used to live in, which is interesting. So I lived there. Went back to Crescent City, and because we had talked so much online, and because up until that point we never hung out in person
Right.
until I went back to Crescent City High School or whatever the school was called then,
Yeah.
which was 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
I was only in Pearson for a few years, and then we came back and started hanging out. Playing Terraria again, Starbound. Starbound was goated.
I don't even remember our first engagement after the
After that.
Facebook Messenger. Like, was that
Oh,
awkward?
in person?
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Trying to think, did we share classes? No, it's probably like, hey man, I'm coming back. I need some comfort.
Damn.
Like I need, you know what I mean? Like I need a safety
like, come
zone.
here.
Yeah. A little, yeah. Yeah. So I guess in reality, I wish I knew specifics. Man, where were the Ray-Ban metas back then? Just record everything.
Mm.
I would imagine that I'm going to use the word used you, but I didn't use you, but I used you as my safety net or my comfort
Used to
zone. Yeah. It's when I got back.
Yeah, I genuinely don't remember that
The
part.
first interaction, it had to be in the cafeteria.
Maybe. I don't think we had similar classes at all either in
No,
high
'cause
school.
I know I had Mr. Counts,
Never had Mr. Count.
and I had him with high schoolers. We were technically middle school, but we were in the
Mhm.
high school, and I had Mr. Counts with high schoolers.
Mm.
And then that's the only class I remember.
And ever since then, bro, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, except that one time you got mad at me for a day. You didn't talk to me because I said your shoes were ugly.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
I'll
that.
never forget it.
And that's exactly why
Oh,
I'm
dude.
self-conscious about that shit. I try to put that shit on.
I'll never forget it because you've always had a sneaker game or a shoe game
Yeah.
in general, and there were new shoes that dropped. You spent probably at the time, in my mind, way too much money on them.
Do you remember what color they were?
Probably a mixture of white and blue, maybe a little bit of orange.
Oh, I remember the KD6s.
They-
If you know,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Kevin Durant's signature shoe, the 6th version.
I do
KD6s.
think
I bought them
that's
for
what they were.
I got them for $50 and I sold them to somebody for $130.
Yeah, and back then,
because they just dropped and it was at Bealls Outlet, and they were 2 sizes bigger than my foot. And I bought them
that
because
could
they
be
were
the shoes.
$130,
And
but
you
I got
wore
them
'em
for
to school.
50. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've only worn them a couple times. I sold them to somebody, and I said, I need 130 because that's how much the retail was. He gave me 130.
Wow.
I finessed.
Wow.
Early age finesser.
Hopefully that guy's not watching.
Nah, I mean, if you are, he knows because he said, you
Yeah.
scammed me. And I was like, no, that was retail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's retail. I just can't help it where I got it from. It's the real thing.
Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, and I remember being like, in hindsight, this is toxic. Dude, I got new shoes. You were so excited. I said, they're ugly. No, I'm happy for you. They're ugly. Those suck. And you did not talk to me for like a whole day.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, that's how we met. I don't know if that was pre or post Isaiah entering our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And well, obviously we can say from our perspective a little bit, but you knew of Isaiah before I did.
Did I?
Yeah, because I think he had come to Crescent City and then left, and then I knew him like the second time he came back, and he sat with you guys at lunch, and I didn't always sit with you guys at lunch because I would float around at lunch sometimes.
Yeah.
And then he'd come back, and Isaiah moved a lot, and so he came back to Crescent City as well, and then he kind of had entered. But the first time he was there, he didn't hang out with us. You
Mhm.
knew of him, but he hung out with like a group that we didn't really
Yeah.
associate with, and I think he had realized he didn't want to associate with that group,
Right.
and because I mean, look at us. And he come and he sat with our group, and then at some point along the line, that was probably 9th grade, freshman year.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we knew of him, but he had left a few times or 1 or 2 times, 10th, 11th grade. Our senior year, he was living with me.
Right.
And then, but even before he had moved in, we had formed a little bit of a trio
Yeah.
among some other friends, but I'd say prime trio for at least me.
Mhm.
You may have had other people, but for me, at least me, prime trio was me, you, and Isaiah and Justin Moxley. I don't know if we should. He wouldn't care. He's another good friend of ours that and you just grow up. I texted him randomly one day, and he responded. I was surprised. And then we would, ever since it's just us doing hood rat shit.
A lot of hood rat shit. We were a duo. It started as a duo. Isaiah sat at our
Yeah,
lunch
that's
table,
true.
and I was kind of like judgy, and I was just like, "Who is this? Why is he here?" And he kind of just never left.
Why does he kind of look like a goat?
Yeah. And then I
Yeah.
called him Goat Boy because to me he looked like a billy goat, and he didn't like that at all. I think he's over it now, but I also stopped calling him that. But
He's
he
over it
kind of
now,
showed
for
up,
sure.
never left, and we're just like, all right. And then we became a trio, and then we were just hanging out and doing whenever we could hood rat activities. I did my first hood rat activities with these guys because the things that I would do was not what I would normally do by myself, like climb a tree or,
Hood rat activities, climbing normal kid
trees.
stuff. No, well, we were in the woods a lot, fern hopping a lot, which is something people probably don't know. It's essentially, ferneries are covered in these big black saran things, and we would climb on top of them. And it's almost, if they were new, it was almost like a low end trampoline that you kind of like skip across. If they were old, it was like a game of roulette,
Right.
and you could fall, and actually you could fall and hit the ground and that would hurt, or you could fall on a sprinkler and potentially
hurt.
die.
Yeah, get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, so we were doing stuff like that. We'd get into old buildings,
Yep.
abandoned buildings.
Rummage through old buildings and probably
Yeah.
files, probably Epstein stuff.
So we'd rummage through schools. That was an Isaiah activity.
Yeah.
That was just, and yeah. And then, yeah, we would do stuff like that. We would climb towers. You didn't do that, though.
I didn't do the tower.
We would
Just drive places
I
with no
had-
money.
Yeah, no money. I had a truck that I couldn't legally drive, but actually Justin had his license first, so he would get us somewhere. Before that was my brother, and then Justin got his license, and then I was able to get mine, and I had already had a truck, so we would all squeeze into this truck, and I'm talking squeeze. I remember one time we had
Mm.
a guy
Mm-hmm.
on the floorboard in the back seat.
Dang, I don't even remember that, but I believe it.
And we all went to, that would have been not In-N-Out, Steak and Shake.
Mm-hmm.
And ate in the Home Depot parking lot.
I just remember scrounging up any kind of money I had or asking my mom and dad just for like $10 just so I can eat something while we were out.
Yeah.
And I think fast food ever since that hasn't tasted the same. Don't hit the same.
No, it doesn't. Does not.
Money
It's
doesn't
all
buy happiness, bro.
money. It sure does help, though.
Yeah, it does. Alleviate
Yeah. It gets rid of
pain.
Money doesn't buy happiness, but it gets rid of some of the sadness.
Yeah, it's
Dude.
hard to cry in a Lambo.
Oh.
What color is your Bugatti?
Yeah.
You know.
We should get him on. Yeah, so how we met, origin stories, man. I do think we lived a pretty unique childhood.
It was fun.
And when I say childhood, like we're 25 now, 26 and 27. So childhood wasn't that long ago, but I think that we did a lot of things and we experienced enough stuff young
Mm-hmm.
that now we kind of, I think we're more relaxed than some people are.
Frontal lobe.
Yeah.
Frontal lobe fully developed.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's hard to say everything we did. I'm sure we'll talk about them in later episodes and stuff where we just remember stuff. But, I mean, we were scrounging money. There were times where, we went to the Springs with people we don't even associate with anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'd go to the Springs a lot. I mean, we were 14, 15 years old, 30 miles from home, which 30 miles isn't that far, but when you're 14 and 15, it kind of is.
Right.
30 miles from home at Springs doing some adult shit.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in places, climbing up. We used to climb up that tree, you remember?
Which one?
At Blue Springs.
Yes.
You go, and there's a tree
Mhm.
that I'm not saying we are the reason that got cut down, but we may be part of the reason it got cut down.
It was like
Because we would
dangerous.
climb up there, and it was pretty tall.
Back then, we just did not have no like thought of like,
no.
dang,
give a
I could
fuck,
really
yeah.
die. We didn't even
No.
think about that. We're
I don't
invincible.
Think I did. Yeah, I thought I was invincible. 100%. I think that's a young-minded thing, anyways.
Yeah.
But I think we grew out of it quickly.
When shit hits the fan,
Right.
and it hit a couple times, but that's for the future.
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I think we grew out of that invincible feeling quickly because of how much we were doing at such a young age.
yep.
'Cause
Shit,
that
for me,
means-
same thing with like smoking, drinking.
Yeah,
like,
well, I never.
that came
I
a
never
little later.
partook. Yeah.
But like, real quick, it's like, still drink and stuff, but it don't hit the same
Yeah.
once you're past 21. It don't hit the same. It hit different when you were 18, 19, 20. And then
There was a
doing all
different
that
feeling.
stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
And then hitting 21 and being like, yay. Like, you know what I mean? It was like an
Yeah.
age you normally you would
Yeah.
look forward to. But for us or me, it was just another year.
Yeah.
And then, if anything, it slowed down a lot. You know what I mean? All that stuff. So I would say we're pretty developed. I keep doing
Yeah.
this.
Well, because your frontal
Lobe
is important.
developed.
Yeah. So that's the origin story summarized.
Yeah.
Yes, origin story summarized because it's hard to get into all the specifics, but origin story summarizes move schools, Terraria, Call of Duty,
Link up, hug, kiss,
yeah,
fight.
Yeah.
I've
Dude,
been through a lot of shit, man.
Dude, not-
oh my
this-
gosh, life and death.
not on the topic, but
Not death, because we not dead, but
well,
near death.
near death. We know people that have died.
Yeah.
I mean, there's two
We've
things.
argued.
Well, that's what I was gonna bring up.
Yeah.
Our biggest argument was because of
Oh,
a birthday and just.
Oh.
You don't think that's our biggest?
I would say yes, but there's another one.
What are you talking about?
Probably can't talk about it. Huh? It was outside of your house in Pomona.
Oh yeah. That was our biggest actual argument.
Yeah.
The other one was sort of like a temporary falling out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yep.
Very similar reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too similar.
Yeah.
What's the common denominator?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, that coffee got me kind of like, I wasn't even
Buzzing?
shaking my leg, bro.
Yeah.
And then I had a little bit of that, but probably because I had that 200
Well, that's what the
caffeine.
Crescent does to you.
You
had an
had
energy
the
drink earlier,
and
too,
now this
yeah.
is kind of getting me yoked.
Yeah. That's what the Crescent does to you. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out the Crescent. I think we mentioned already. This is where
Yeah,
we are
we did.
recording today.
You could probably now see the sign a little better. I know you can, actually, because the first shot wasn't as wide. You couldn't see the sign as better. Well, this is, I'm saying that
Drink
like,
by the Crescent.
this is a Crescent sign. This is not the Crescent sign. But this kind of is the vibe of the Crescent, this like rustic old Florida. And this evidently was a local, well, it says Crescent City. It evidently was a local, whatever this is, Don's Dairy, but they had orange groves. Orange groves are all over Florida in general, but all over Crescent City. And its prime was orange groves, ferneries and stuff. And evidently Don had some dairy that grew oranges, so someone donated this to the Crescent, and here it hangs, probably for the rest of its life.
Shout out Cindy, the owner.
Shout out Cindy and Mocha and Shannon and Joe.
Letting us use this location. Different look for you guys.
Yeah.
We like to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we
Try
talked.
to.
Yeah, Shannon had a good idea about that. I already told you. Not mention it now, but it'll come one day. Yeah, just
Why
wait.
I pointed, I don't know.
Keep watching.
Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Yeah. So you think your questions are better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Cody. I have
Well, and yourself, you'll answer them.
Yeah, and myself. But
we were hoping Joe Cassidy or Cindy would have read these.
Shout out to the Crescent, shout out to them, but I'm disappointed. I'll stay disappointed. They didn't want to pop in the podcast with us.
40 minutes goes by so fast.
Yeah, it does.
Holy shit.
Yappers.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
But I had 20 questions prepared here to ask Cody so we
let's
could
do
get a better idea, like who is this guy?
Yeah.
If you don't know him, you might know him a little bit more. Maybe you'll like him
Who
more.
am I?
So I'm still trying to figure out that.
Who is she?
Who's that?
Huh?
Your mom. I've said something about your mom in every episode. The first
Yeah, mama.
episode, I was looking at my watch because of the UFC thing or something, and I was just like, "Oh, it's your mom texting me." And then last episode was you said I was putting on the MLB game. I was putting on the baseball game. And
What
I
are you
said
doing?
something. Oh, the emails.
Yeah.
You said, "Look how many emails this guy has," and I said, "They're all from your mom."
Yeah.
I gotta chill.
Yeah, she watches. She's probably angry.
If you're watching, it's nothing personal. All right. So I have 20 questions prepared to Cody to see what he's about and some interest. And I haven't read any of these questions.
First time.
First time off rip, but technically I'll have more time to answer because I'm the one asking. We were thinking that these coffee shop workers here would hop in the pod.
They're not even here. We would show them, but they're not even here.
SMH.
They had too many cervezas.
Too many. One too many. Lightweights. Lightweights for real, dog. Off the wine?
Yeah, off the wine.
Crazy, bro. I don't know how I'm not dead, to be honest. All right, so question 1. What is a book or movie that has had a big impact on you?
Ooh, movie. The first book that comes to mind is probably the last one I've ever read, and I was in middle school. God, I can't remember the name. Movie, I don't know. Book, I would say
Either or.
Yeah. I can't remember the name. Some kid's key to the universe, and this kid
Never heard of it.
could unlock a door and time travel or travel through space, teleport. I can't remember the thing of the book. The reason it impacted my life the most, well, not impacted my life, is biggest memory of it is because it was a advanced book for me at the time, I think. And I remember getting props for being like, "Oh, you read this book. That's good." Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was an advanced book for me as a child, a mere baby boy. And I remember my teacher being like, "You understood this?" And I was like, "Look at me. Yeah, I understood it. Do you understand it?" And I took the test, passed it. And I was like, because, back then you had to take a little test on the computer to show that you actually read the book.
For some reason, for a split second, I remember what the test was called, but it already left. Like, it came in, left instantly.
Oh, what
Was
was
it a
that
three
called?
initial thing like a IPT or something or something?
It was. It
Was
might be IPT.
IPT?
No.
IPT.
Yeah.
That's APT.
No.
Oh,
It was. I
jeez.
feel like there wasn't.
Got that?
But yeah, it was something key to the universe. Some kid had the key to the universe.
It's
I
way
can't remember.
deeper than mine.
Yeah, the book actually has no meaning, but getting recognized. I wish I could have got recognized more.
Never heard of it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
The one that I was gonna say, because I'm looking at the question and I was thinking while you're talking too, and it's gonna sound like pretty like cheesy, but I'd say probably like Captain Underpants. Any of the Captain Underpantses.
Yeah. Just good core memories. Yeah.
And because he's like a heavier set guy, like I was,
Mhm.
except he had a bald cone head.
Yeah.
With his little cape and his underwear on. And I remember him just being obviously the hero, the guy.
Yeah.
And he would get judged in the book.
Right.
If I remember correctly, he would get judged of his look. He big, just wearing underpants, but he was doing his thing, saving people, saving the day. Was getting judged, kind of taught me that like it don't matter.
Right.
That don't matter.
Yeah.
Just do your thing.
Do your thing. Wear your tidy whities.
Mm-hmm. Save the world.
I will say on a deeper note, I thought of, and she'll be mad that I didn't mention this. But well, I bought a book that I sent you. Can't remember what it's called. I read some articles out of that. It was nice. But Cassidy bought us a book, a marriage book. It's pretty religious actually. But God, I can't remember what it's called. We read it. We try to read it. We
Say
used
the
to read
Bible?
it. Yeah, the Bible. The Bible impacted me the most.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of bars in it, dude. There's a lot of bars in there.
No, well, this thing has verses in it, but it's more of like these marriage, like devotional things that you read, and it's laid out to read one every night of the year. We missed a few months, but
Gotta return the book. No more use, bro.
We do try to read it, and that does. Some of them are very eye opening and thoughtful, and really make you think about yourself and in your marriage. So that's very actually on a real note. That's changed my life. I'd say some of those things. So.
I'd say sometimes like I said on the like short simple Bible verses too. I feel like hit like different. Change your thought. If you can have your like point of view or thought change after like a 5-worded verse.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go and why? And it's crazy. I just asked this to my coworkers, random, and I don't just start conversation. But anyways, yeah.
The first thing that comes to mind, the
Yeah.
absolute first thing that comes to mind, Japan.
Yeah.
Because I'd hold your hand while we did it, and I'd take you with me. Because I
That's
know you
what's
want to
up.
go.
Travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go and why? That's your why? That's it?
Because you want to go. I'd bring Cassidy too. I have to. She's my wife. But she wants to go to Egypt. But
I think Cassie's also caught a stray in every episode too.
Yes, she has.
I like that shit.
No, genuinely, the first thought that came to mind was Japan because you've always talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a specific destination that I want to go to in my life.
Mhm.
I want to travel in general. Like the Barbados thing really kind of was like, oh shit, this is dope. I want to do this. So
Yeah, for me, it would probably be Japan as well. But like you said, anywhere in general is nice. Because I've ranged from anywhere. I've mentioned Boston. From Boston to Japan, South Korea, Thailand, as mentioned in last episode, possible life-changing future home.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah, man. I would say Japan too, specifically because I'd say, well, I don't think you're too big into it, but like Isaiah, me, and like all our other friends, we're like really into anime, and
The
that's like the
culture.
birthplace,
Yeah.
right? I've heard nothing but like, there's a lot of reasons from anime to just getting trinkets to Pokemon cards to anime themed amusement parks to you can literally buy food out of vending machines, like
Yeah.
cooked
They just
burgers
do it a
out of
little
vending
better.
machines. Like
They just-
everything's just a little better,
Yeah.
but convenience wise and like technology wise, like getting a burger out of a vending machine, I want to try so bad. I don't even know why. And it's hot and fresh. You can get like full pizzas and stuff or sodas. If you're into alcoholic drinks, you can get like good stuff for like $1 USD. You know what I mean? Like we have Four Locos here. Over there, they have like this. I forgot the brand, but it's like a lemonade branded outside. And I heard that's the thing, and it's only like $1 or $2.
Wow.
And that like stuff like that, man.
What's the comparison to dollar to what do they use, yen?
Yes, I think so. I probably should have known that.
Also, we're probably not gonna make it through all 20.
Why?
Well, we're getting up there on time, and I'm worried about our storage, which will go. But do you think we should hit an outro, just so we can plug it in at the end? Nah, fuck it. Next question.
Fuck it, we ride. So Japan. Okay, what's a skill you've always wanted to learn?
A skill I've always wanted to learn. The first one was pilot, but I could live without coding. Coding. I've given up on the music thing. At one point, it was music, but I feel like you have to have a natural talent for music. I think that it's hard. I don't believe that you can truly teach anybody music. You can teach anybody to read music. You can teach anybody to play music, but to fully, like a Benny Blanco, he knows. Anybody can learn to read music. Anybody can learn to play certain music. Anybody can learn to play an instrument or whatever. But to really know music, you have to have a natural thing for it. Gave me goosebumps thinking about that. So for me, coding.
I was gonna say music producing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say music producing because
Oh my god, that's like 3 times in a row we had a really similar answer.
yeah, I was definitely gonna say music producing. Anywhere I've thought like it used to be straight up music producing, like primarily for like obviously like rap beats.
Yeah.
But I've been leaning more toward, and it's gonna sound a little whack because I feel like it's so cliche now to say, but I feel like being a DJ in general is the shit.
Well,
like being a DJ, spinning that shit.
And a real DJ knows music.
Yeah.
You know, and I say real DJ, I think they're all real in their own way, but a guy that's turning tables and knobs and mixing real time.
Finding songs that you know that can transition into another song seamlessly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then crowd reaction, like that shit was clean. Like imagine the confidence boost you could get from that. Like I really did that shit. Now all these people are turned because of me.
Yeah. That's
like really turn in some shit.
That's a good one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, people. That people that have that talent, that natural like, can do that is because I knew a guy that wants to be
EDM
a DJ.
Stuff.
I know a guy that wants to be a DJ and he just doesn't have it. And
really?
I will not say names. He's a super cool dude. But
come on me.
No. He's a keyboard DJ, which is fine.
Yeah.
He likes to party more than he likes to DJ, and I think that's why he's trying to do it.
Party all the time. Party.
And no
all
shade.
The time, party.
Do your thing. I just think that you have talent that, not you, but this guy has talent that he could put elsewhere and be more successful. But do what makes you happy.
Who is it?
I can't say. He's a cool dude. It's no shade. I love the guy to death.
We'll talk about that later. All right. What's the most memorable meal you've ever had?
Oh, man. Sounds hard.
Oh, I know one already.
The right answer is my honeymoon meal at Tapas and Barbados.
What's the real answer?
The first one that came to mind was maybe the Brazilian steakhouse that we went to. All of us went to. That's because that one, I've been to another Brazilian steakhouse. That
Texas
one was
de Brazil and Plantation.
Yeah, that one. And Texas de Brazil is a franchise. But there was something about that one that was just, they were on their shit. They
everything
were on
melty,
it.
Melty.
Yeah.
Melty.
Oh, so good.
Melty fam.
But my most memorable actually would be Tapas and Barbados. They treated us so well. And I really thought they would shout me out, or at least comment on my post because I shouted them out. They didn't. But I've got 1 follower, so it doesn't matter.
They're missing out.
But they treated us so well. When they found out it was our honeymoon, they lost their shit. Free food, free drinks, free dessert.
And it's my birthday.
Yeah,
that's what
dude,
I would have said.
Yeah, it's like, you're not going to believe this. No, it was so good. And then a guy bought us Oh God, I can't remember what he called them, but it was a coffee drink with rum in it. Oh, they had a special name, I think, but they were fucking strong.
Really?
Yeah, that one. And I don't drink
One of
often
those
either.
drinks that is like where they're pouring the 4 ounce or 2 ounce shot. They're
Dude.
low-key just doing the 4 ounce,
Yeah.
4 ounce, 4 ounce, top
They,
it off
the
with.
guy, when he told me, he was like, it's coffee and rum, as in, I'm thinking coffee, rum.
Right.
It was rum, coffee.
Yeah.
And he goes, you want whipped cream? I said, sure.
That's when they're low-key like looking out for you though, the little bartenders and stuff. That's
Yeah.
when you know someone's looking out for you.
Oh, they loved it. They
It's
wanted
because
us
they
to
want you to
celebrate.
like get the most out of what you can with that one.
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy 10.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's all straight up juice and sugar and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're at a club and they hook you up with like
A strong drink.
half of a shot and
Yeah.
like 95%,
Oh, you're talking about,
like half
The
a
other
shot
way.
of Jameson and like 95% of orange juice.
they're trying to make that money.
Yeah, whatever.
What's your memorable meal?
I'd say when we ate at that restaurant,
Texas de Brazil?
no, after me and Alex's jet ski incident.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That was at Renegades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
That food
That's
was
a-
hitting
that's a s-
different
that's a
solely
whole story to
because it
have.
was like that's a whole nother story for a future episode. But that was because we had
that's
near death experience
Yeah.
or near missing experience, and then that was the first thing when we surfaced from the water. We went in and we ate, and it was just hitting different.
No,
I think we were really appreciative. It made you
100%.
really appreciative of that food.
100% near death experience, not even near missing experience, near death experience. And there was a time, and I'm shit you not, that I thought I'm going to find my friends floating in this water. We have to talk about that on
Next
the whole
episode.
story. Yeah, next episode we will talk about
I'm gonna note that.
Bryce and Alex's. We have to get him
Yeah.
to talk about it because because his description of something was funny. Wow,
Yeah, so like I feel like any food after that experience, it could have been a sandwich filled with shit,
yeah,
and it would have been like, I'm so appreciative of this shit sandwich,
Yeah,
you know, because it's nice to rather eat something than, you know, not eat anything anymore at all. Question 5, what's something you're surprisingly good at?
surprisingly good at.
Yeah, like something random probably be something off the wall, like
Oh, the coffee,
making coffee.
the espresso and stuff. I mean, it surprised me that I
Shout
picked it
out.
up. Yeah. I learned everything I have to know about coffee right here at the Crescent, I think. And
That's what's
I
up.
mean, surprisingly good at it. I don't know if you can be good at it, but became surprisingly knowledgeable and appreciative of it, I think. Surprisingly, I don't know. I mean, I'm good at boating and stuff, all that crap. But that's not surprising. I've done it my whole life. That's a hard one.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
I might
many-
find out who I am tonight.
I found it like a lot of like little things. I thought of a lot of little things. Surprisingly good at, bro.
Quick scoping.
They don't know about that. Man, I would say, shoot. You know what we should have? We should have answered these, like stuff like this. We should have answered about each other.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I mean?
And on another episode, we'll have to do that.
Yeah. They're gonna be like,
Um,
what is this bromance shit?
Yeah.
Something I'm surprisingly good at, bro. What is it? Man, I feel like to be general, I don't know. I feel like being anal, for lack of a better term, for being like, what is it to self-care shit?
Oh, you know what? You're right.
But that's something I learned.
I wouldn't
like, how to
describe that
learn.
as being anal, but you are
Sticking to a routine. I'd say
yeah,
a
but
routine when
like
it
your
comes to
skincare, your cleanliness in general, your personal hygiene.
yeah.
You're
But
surprised.
that's something that came with years.
Well, yeah, 100%.
You know.
But you do things that you take care of yourself in ways that maybe not even a lot of people, but definitely
Shave
not a lot of men
armpits?
would. Yeah.
Always
That'll-
make sure they're not
yeah.
past like a millimeter,
Yeah,
or else I
yeah.
gotta shave it.
Yeah,
you know?
you are that. Yeah,
Fingernails.
that's accurate.
The first thing I noticed when we got out the water was I was like, my fingernails are dirty.
I wanted to talk about that. How hard was it to clean your toenails?
Actually, not that bad. I just put my scrubber on my toes and I was just rubbing that shit.
Yeah.
But the first thing I noticed was my fingernails.
Yeah, my fingernails were dirty. My
Yeah.
toenails were fucking caked up.
I tried, bro.
I cleaned them out. I sat down and cleaned them out. It was so bad.
Yeah, I scrubbed. I just scrubbed.
No
They're still dirty
context.
on my fingers
No
a little bit.
context. This is weird.
Oh yeah.
We cleaned a lake earlier, or
Mhm.
lake front rather, of a very generous old man that I've cleaned his lakefront for now actually a few years, and he likes me to do it. And Bryce was generous enough to help for free. It's crazy.
For free. For free. I need $100, bro. I just bought that bottle, bro. I need something back.
No, yeah, we cleaned the beach and we were
Talk about that later.
digging our toes into mud. What's the next question?
So yeah, the self-hygiene thing is sometimes I think it's an issue.
No,
Sticking to a routine too tight.
no, stay clean, Kings.
Yeah, because then you feel guilt. Like I just got some vitamin C, oil for my face.
I would feel guilty about the
and
vitamins.
the first thing when I woke up and got my haircut, I was too lazy to do it for my haircut. I went and got a haircut, pulled up on Cody, and that's where I'm saying it might be a problem caring too much about personal hygiene. Because as soon as I stepped in the water, I'm like, I didn't put on my vitamin C. I didn't put on my toner, my vitamin C, my moisturizer.
Yeah. The extra stuff is
you know?
crazy sometimes.
But
'Cause
it's
you'd be
like that shit will fuck with you. It's like if you forget to brush your teeth in the morning,
Yeah.
and it will bother you for the rest of the day. Like, dude,
Yeah,
I need to brush my
100%.
teeth.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff, it can become a problem.
Yeah.
And I think I'm almost there. I think I'm almost fully like what is the word, bro? When you're too like
That I wouldn't. That's not like OCD, but maybe sort of it is.
yeah.
I don't know what you would call that. Fixated.
It's like being fixated on it, being too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty hard on myself.
Keep
with
your
that
head
stuff.
up, King.
I try, bro, but yeah, like that's where as soon as I got home, I'm like, I want to put on this vitamin C, trying to brighten my under eyes. It doesn't help also when you get called out on shit. Like when AV was like, you have dark under eyes, but it low key might work for you as a guy because some people are into that. And I'm just like, I don't want to look like a raccoon, bro. I can't help this shift at work. I don't know. She called me out. That's why I bought the vitamin C.
That's it.
So I'm like, I need to brighten my face
wow.
tone, my tone. You know, I need to
She
brighten
did
my
that
face.
to you.
Yeah. Shout out AV, keeping me in
Yeah.
check, even though I
Yeah.
didn't really need it.
I'll tell you what. Exact. That's all right. You didn't need it. Question 6.
Yeah, dude. What the heck? Question 6. Yeah, this might be a long podcast, bro.
Oh man, we will have to cut short.
Nah.
I'm worried about the storage on the phone.
Oh, I'm not. I think we're all right.
20 gigs is all we had left,
20 gigs.
and we were at 40 minutes.
Then we monitor it, and if that doesn't work, then we use mine.
Yeah, but there might be a blank spot of no video because if we don't catch it.
Yeah, on that part.
Yeah. We also can't do 2 hours again.
Sure, we can right now.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm into the questions.
They are. This is
I'm
good.
into it. I hope you guys are
Calling it
into
now best ep out of the first 3.
This is a heart-warming one. Heart-touching.
Yeah.
You know, it can't be all, laughs all the time.
It's not always sunshines and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Where's
where
that
was I?
from? Comment down below.
I don't know where it's from. So, if you could have dinner with any 3 people, living or dead, who would they be?
You know what I was gonna say?
I think.
My dad. Oh no.
Oh.
No, my father's. Man, I could cry for this.
Oh, no.
I won't cry, but
That's real though.
my dad. I think about it often. Not long before he passed, my mom had. I won't say got on to me, but we had a conversation about spending more time with family, and I didn't have dinner with him. And that's true. That's not even a joke. I didn't have dinner with him in between that conversation and him passing. So I would use all 3 of my seats for him.
That's way more serious than mine. was gonna be.
No. I have to
me.
keep that one. But other people, man, I don't know. I don't really think of that stuff much. Other than
I got asked it too by a coworker a couple weeks ago, and I didn't
Yeah.
really. No, it was like they were like if you were to smoke with 3 people.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah,
just
yeah.
thinking of people
Similar.
that were smokers.
yeah.
But with anything, like in general, that's hard.
You know, I mean, on a celebrity scale, like, I would definitely Theo Vaughn's an interesting guy.
Mm-hmm.
Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Yeah, for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
Cool dude. I want in. I want in that circle.
Yeah.
And I think I could convince him to let me in at dinner.
He seems like such a pretty, like,
He's
chill
just a guy. Yeah, he's
literally
a guy.
just a guy.
Yeah.
It seems like that, like, he doesn't have to try hard for his comedy to come out. Like, that's just how he jokes. It's probably how he jokes for his whole life.
Yeah.
And now it's just on a screen.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
In front of people and stuff.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
that's
like,
how it should happen everywhere.
see him at the ESPYs?
Mm-hmm.
I think he killed it. I think he killed it.
he killed it.
I think the crowd was whack.
On some of them, they were whack. It doesn't matter your beliefs or views; they're good jokes.
Yeah, like I don't know. I thought
They
he killed
were,
it.
dude. The WNBA one
Yeah,
killed.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
The one where the one where he was talking about me and Caitlin Clark are similar. We're both from Iowa, and we both hit a lot of threes. And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even catch it the first time.
so
That I
fun.
deeped it, and I was like, they're both from Iowa, and we both hit a lot of threes.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh my gosh, dude,
That's
that
so
one would have
fun.
sent me, bro. That was clever, bro.
that's good. Yeah, he's a good guy. You're 3.
Wow, man.
Wow, wow.
Wow. Shane Gillis,
Mm,
my mom,
love her.
Jesus Christ.
Mm,
Yep.
mm.
So I'd want Tammy to be there for that conversation.
Yeah. She'd probably hit some hard hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be a solid 3-man team, or 4 if you include me, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be on the next one. You'll be on the next dinner.
I mean, I didn't include you on dinner either.
Yeah, whatever. I'm sad. What's a project or accomplishment you're really proud of?
I mean, obviously, my Mia Ridge. No, well, no, my boat rentals. I'm proud of that now. There was a time because I'm ready to get out that I was feeling like I was failing, and I didn't do the best. I mean, I did good. I could have done better, but I started at 20, and I did better than probably most 20-year-olds would have.
Mm-hmm. Real shit.
And yeah, I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of where I'm at because of that, and just because of my work ethic in general.
I agree with that. Yeah, you are like that. I that's what's up. Mine's kind of the same, except I don't have a business. But I would say becoming an adult, and it's generalized, but
Well, just growing
so
up.
18 being like privileged
Yeah. Oh,
to
yeah. I
getting my
see.
foot out the door and
Yeah.
saying I'm moving out,
Yeah.
and I did.
when a lot
And
of
then
people,
I just go to work,
a
and
lot of
I've
people
never
did
had
it.
to work hard like that. Just getting my own money,
Mm,
finding ways to get more money, just like turning into a grinder as soon as I left.
yeah.
Getting money, getting more money, finding a job, not being happy with it, finding another job, a different, if you want to say, career route,
Mm.
and doing that, not being satisfied, finding a different one, not being satisfied, finding a different one, still not satisfied, still working up. Like it's never enough. But I feel like that's not a bad thing to overthink about. Like to keep wanting to go up, right? And that's like, this is all while where I currently am, I'm comfortable. And like still, we always talk about, me and Cody here, ways to get money and trying to teach people who are older than me, like ways that they can low-key stack
Yeah.
with like the 50, 30, 20 rule. I was trying to teach people about that because I feel like it's a good way to stack up money and save money. And I truly believe that everybody can have a little good savings if you follow by that. And
Yeah.
it should never be a problem.
Yeah. It's actually crazy that how many people our age and older that, and I'm not saying we're the best with money, but that just have no idea at all.
Yeah, it's not like we're loaded or anything, but I
No,
think
but-
managerial-wise with money,
Yeah.
I think we're really good.
Like we'll say we're broke. We're not really at zero.
Yeah,
Whereas there's a lot of people our age, when they're broke, they're at zero.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like I'm broke, but it's the checking account, but they don't know about the savings.
Right,
and the
right.
401ks and the investments and all
Yeah.
this stuff. And I think what is the icing to finish that question off, to finish my answer is I think it really feels nice too, like when you receive compliments, like I'm sure you have too with your mom and with Mark, you know, with when you hear from your parents
Mm.
or from others, your peers or coworkers, and not looking for any compliment or whatever. They're just
Right.
approaching you and they're like, "What a man you are."
Mm.
You know, I think that hits really hard,
Yeah, what a man you
especially from especially from coworkers when they're like, I've had one coworker, shout out Reno if you ever watch. I know he didn't like when we talked about goofy shit. This might be the episode for him.
are. Reno 911?
Yeah. Reno 119. No, but he said, you know why I fuck with you? And I was like, why? And he was like, 'cause you a man. Like you a man. You're not a boy. And like, I don't know, like hearing it from your parents is always great. But like hearing it
Yeah,
from
but hearing it
outside
from
sources is like,
People. Yeah.
like that's respect,
Yeah.
you know, respect each other.
Yeah.
What is the word I've been saying recently? Like iron sharpens iron
Krakatoa?
type
Oh.
shit. Krakatoa. Iron sharpens iron. I love when, you know, you're
Yeah.
acknowledged for stuff like that. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And you know
Compliments
what?
should be normalized.
Men complimenting men should be
Should be
normalized.
normalized.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, that is a good feeling. Especially when like, you know, I know you do too, but I've worked multiple jobs with older people.
Mm-hmm.
I actually rarely have worked with people my age. So and even in the boat rentals and doing business with, you know, older people, you know, and them saying, recognizing that, you know, I've got a customer, I won't say his name, but he's been a long time customer before it was even my business, and he made it a point to, he kind of watched me grow up, and he made it a point this past time to be like, you know, you're a good dude, you're a good guy, you know, good head on your shoulders, and it does feel good because you don't hear that from our not our friends, but like our peers, as in like people our age. You know, you're not going to hear that from anybody we went to school with. Matter of fact, people we went to school with, people our age, would probably crack on us right now for being in Crescent City.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, it doesn't, but you know, we're doing all right,
Still trying to build.
and you know, we're here by choice, not because we're stuck.
Real shit.
And a lot of people are here because they're stuck. So, question 7.